So yeah, I had to take a phone call, um, because I'm broken down on the side of the road right now. Broken down because, you know, I was sitting here. I had to keep starting the truck. I'm sleeping like this. This is how I'm sleeping right now. I'm sitting like this. I'm trying to get some rest. You know what I mean? So I'm barely sleeping. Um, you know what I mean? And I had to keep starting the truck because it's freezing. It's freezing out here, bro. Like, and um, I kept starting the truck, and the last time it cut off, I didn't peep that because like when it cuts off, the like I mentioned a second ago that I believe I did anyway, that you while you have the heat running, it's blowing out the heat, but when the truck stops running, it starts blowing cold air. So I immediately start the truck because it'll knock all the warmth right out of the truck. You let that air run for 30 seconds, the truck's cold again. Trust me. Um, but as I was sitting here, you know what I mean, um, I realized the truck wasn't like running. So I'm like, yo, what the, like, why is it still warm? You know what I mean? I was like, damn, like I didn't. So I went back to sleep, boom. And then I started getting cold quick and realized it was only 3 minutes had passed. I thought I was asleep for a minute, but it was only 3 minutes had passed. And I'm like, damn. Try to start the truck and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm trying to start the truck for like 10, 15 minutes. And I'm like, shh. Now I gotta do a DVIR and make calls. And now this is where things get. This is where I'm about to drop some game on y'all in this trucking CDL industry, and possibly just this company. I don't know because I haven't worked anywhere else to be able to find out if everywhere is like this company or not. But this is what you're going to deal with out here. Call the company and tell them what's going on, and they said they're going to send someone out. And then he calls me back and asks me something. You know what I mean? He asked me something, so I tell him my time ran out. Oh, he asked me, am I parked there? Are you parked there? Or basically asking me, am I doing my 10-hour DOT break here, my sleeper break? Basically, this is where I'm doing that at. And I'm like, yeah, like the rest area is packed, so I had to park on the side right here. Like trucks do pull over here, and we sit on the side of the road because we have to stop driving at some point. We have to, or we're gonna be in violation. And if we get pulled over and we are in DOT driving violation, we can get into some trouble over that. So, gotta stop. You have to stop driving at some point within 10 hours. I mean, but you're going to want your entire 10 hours. You're going to want, you need that. You have to have it, or you ain't. You know what I mean? That's your bread. That's your money right there. Anyway, so I tell him, like, yeah, I got into driving violation, and so it was like I couldn't continue to drive because I don't know where another rest area is. And at this point, you ain't gonna find nowhere to park. There ain't nowhere to park. You know what I mean? Us truck drivers deal with a lot out here, bruh. Like, we make the world run for real. You wouldn't have anything that you have right now if it wasn't for us truck drivers. He says, since you can't continue driving, and because of the time that it is right now, you have to wait until the morning, until first shift comes, so that they can send someone out for you. And I'm like, hold on. So you're not sending anyone out right now to fix the truck because, you know, he threw in there that, you know, because you ran out of time, so I can't send anyone there. I'm like, but it's cold out here, man. I'm freezing in this truck. I'm like, you can't send anyone? Like, I'm freezing, bro. He's like, no, you know, you ran out of time. I'm like, seriously, bro? Y'all not gonna send anyone for me because I ran out of time? But if I had time still, you would have sent someone? And he's like, well, yeah. Like, I'm like, do you hear how that sounds? He said, you know, it's the fuel cost of us sending someone out. We're sending someone out, and, you know, where the person driving over, whatever he was saying, he said it would be cheaper for them to wait until I was able to drive. And I'm like, yo, that sounds crazy. I'm like, listen to what you just said to me, man. And he's like, yeah, I know. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Bro, I drive all day long doing these loads for y'all. And you can't accommodate me with heat? I'm not asking you for much, but for me to be able to sleep and stay warm out here. So I'm like, you know what? Okay. All right. I mean, you got it. Thanks, sir. He's like, all right, have a good night. I'm like, yeah. Hung up. So I'll start, you know, because I'm like, yo, I'm not putting up with this type of shit, because it's about to be summertime soon, so I can already see what I'm about to be dealing with here. That shit made me tight that he said that. So then he calls me back and says that he's sending someone out. They'll be here within 60 to 90 minutes. That was probably about a half hour ago, and I just a second ago when I cut the video, that was the person calling me, telling me that they just got the call and that he'll be here in about an hour. So it's like they kind of pushing me out into the first shift coming in. Anyway, I mean, because what is it right now? It's probably about getting close to probably 4 in the morning. You know what I mean? He talking about he ain't gonna be here till about 5, probably 6. I don't know, but you know what I mean? I'm sitting here in the cold, bro. It's cold, man. I'm surprised I don't see my breath right now. That's how cold it is, bro. I'm freezing, man. My hands are hard right now. You know what I'm saying? So I was just talking to my DM, which is basically my manager, my driving manager. That's what that stands for. And I told him, like, yo, I need a Freightliner, man. Like, I can't sleep like this. Yo, last night, it was probably like 28 degrees, yo. Freezing, yo. It was so cold, I couldn't sleep right, bro. I was driving today, dozing off a little bit. Like, that's how tired I was, because I couldn't sleep last night because it was so cold, bro. It was so cold that I let my dog get in the bed with me, and I cuddled with it just to have some extra warmth, and had her under the covers, and she loved it. She loved it that she was able to get up in that bed with me and lay there and cuddled with me, bro. She actually snuggled up under me like a woman does. Like, that's how she got up in that bed and laid with me, man. Like, she actually snuggled like a human being, bro. Like, and I'm pretty sure she's freezing too, man. You know what I mean? It's cold out here, man. And this is what we put up with. This is what we dealing with here, man. You know what I mean? And you know, this is winter, and I'd rather be winter than summer because you ain't cooling off. You could warm up, but you're not cooling off. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna get serious. So he told me that, you know, I had to basically tough it out for a month because they'll put me in a newer truck, a different truck, a Freightliner at the end of the month. And I'm not even sure if that's actually true or not because I just got here at this company and I don't know, you know, how they really rocking, you know what I'm saying? But I'm starting to get, like, you know, hints and clues, and I'm starting to see shit for what it really is, you know what I mean? And this is what it really is right here, man. This is what you're gonna put up with. You're gonna be in the cold. If you're in the international, you're gonna be cold, you're gonna be hot, you ain't gonna be comfortable at all. You're sleeping on a county jail mattress back there on some wood, bro. It's actually wood underneath of that right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you feel it while you laying there on that joint. You know what I mean? So, you know, yeah, bro. They don't give you a refrigerator. They don't give you a microwave. They don't give you a TV. They don't give you none of that, bro. I only have an air fryer, a stovetop, a refrigerator, a TV, microwave. I only have all that because I just so happened to be walking Layla at the right moment, and there was a Muslim Muslim brother sitting there cleaning out his truck. You know what I mean? And he had the kufi on and the Sunni, and he had like the orange dye in it or whatever. So I knew he was from either Philly or Atlantic City because that's really the only areas that I see do the orange dye, and you know. So yeah, I seen him, and he was like, "Yo," I thought he was asking me where is a microwave. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to point him into the driver's lounge area, he was like, oh nah, like he been at this company for a while, you know what I mean? And he was like, oh nah, I'm trying to see if you need one. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm in this truck cleaning it out or whatever, and you know, I guess somebody left the company or got kicked out the truck or whatever, but their belongings was in there still. And he allowed me to get it. You know what I mean? So I got everything I needed, and then it came through. He came back, he turned around, and he was like, yo, you know what I mean? I got a TV. I'm about to go to Walmart. I'm about to shoot the Walmart, do this, that, and the third, and then I'll be right back. You know what I mean? If you need a TV, I'll let you get it or whatever. And he gave me a Roku TV, man. You know what I mean? So he gave me, he came, and it was God. That was God. He blessed me, bro, because I was just talking to my uncle about how I'm going to keep my drinks cool, how I'm going to cook and heat my food up and all that, bro. I was eating cold pizza. You know what I mean? Like, I would get 2 slices from the Pilot and a drink. It's like $8 for 2 slices in a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got right here, a little Pepsi, and you know, I gotta get this truck set up, but I'm not even trying to do it because I'm not trying to keep this truck, bro. So I didn't set up everything. I got it all sitting in here, all that. But that's on us drivers to buy those things, though. I thought they came in the truck already because my trainer had a refrigerator, but he didn't have a microwave or air fryer, or any of that. And you know what I mean, his truck was a mess. You know what I mean? We living in these, man. Like, you literally live in the truck, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, you know, I'm just trying to drop. Yeah, I'm just trying to get y'all a game and let y'all know what this shit is, bro. Because I didn't know it was like this. You know what I mean? I wanted to get my CDL. This is what I wanted to do, and this is what I had to do. I'm a felon. You know what I mean? So this is the only way that I was gonna be getting some paper out here was get my CDL, and that was gonna open the door for more opportunity for me, you know what I mean, until I'm able to clean my record up and do what I gotta do, you know what I mean, and that's if I'm even able to, bro. So, yeah, bro, you know what I mean, stay in school, y'all, and out of trouble. Do not get in no trouble. Please do not get in no trouble, bro. Do not get arrested for that. Don't do nothing that's gonna get you arrested. or go to jail or go to prison or get you a felony. Don't do nothing, man. It's not worth it, bro. You're gonna pay for it. After you do your time, you're still doing time. You still gonna pay for whatever it is that you did for the rest of your life. They ain't gonna never let you forget that you messed up and made a dumb decision at 18 years old. You're gonna be 48 still paying for that decision that you made when you were 18, 17, 18 years old and went to jail for something stupid because you didn't know any better. And then you're going to be out here in a cold tractor trailer sleeping in a truck where you can't keep warm, where you can't keep cool, and you can't heat up your food, and you can't cook, you can't have a home cooked meal. You out here all alone with a dog that can't talk to you, and your kids are missing you and you're missing them, and you're gonna have moments where you're gonna want to cry, or you may cry out of loneliness, out of sitting here thinking about the decisions that you made and what led you up to this point to where you have to put up with this and sacrifice, and so that you can make a living, man, and take care of your business out here. I have so much going on right now, bruh, that I'm not going to even put my business on here, but this is not the video for that. This was just to let y'all know what's going on here at Western Express and my journey throughout this ordeal here, But I'm gonna keep y'all posted on more, I'm gonna keep posting. This is my journey, man. Pacino the 16 though, That's if I'm releasing music, I'm on all streaming. I'm still doing more music, you know what I'm saying? So if you like rap, you like lo-fi and all that, check me out, man. You feel me? I'm actually nice. I'm nice with this, you know what I mean? I'm starting to learn to make beats and everything, so I'm making beats, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, man. I'm making things happen, man. You know what I mean? I won't settle, even though I'm a felon. That doesn't, you know what I mean anything, bro. That's not who I am. You feel me? I'm a solid individual, man. 10 toes, man. I handle my business. I ain't no bum. I don't sit here. I don't, you know what I mean? But I also don't bend, don't break, don't fold either. You feel me? Because I will sleep on the park bench before I allow anyone to play with me. You know what I mean? And that goes for women. That goes for my jobs. I am going to demand my respect. And you respect me, I respect you. It's what it is. You know what I mean? And I ain't asking for much, am I? Kindergarten taught us, treat everyone the way you want to be treated. You know what I mean? That's what it is, bro. But yeah, I ain't gonna keep burning y'all ear up, man. That's what it is, man. Holla at me. You know what I mean? Get at me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on the gram. Pacino the 16, though. You know what I mean? Or Sir 16. Potbelly Sanchez. That's my producer tag. You know what I mean? I'm out of here, man. Capital P Productions, man.